The top 10 4K camcorders, made with EasyVid freeware at easyvid.com.
4K camcorders are not really yet a thing on the market. There's only a handful of them, and so we couldn't make a full top 10 list just of handycams. Instead, we have a mix of handycams, action cams, DSLRs, and other professional equipment that is capable of doing 4K video. We start with number 10, which is the Panasonic HC-X1000. And the first thing you may notice about this is it looks like a professional camera, and that's pretty much because it is. It has things like XLR audio input and 4K cinema support. The camera also comes with an incredible Leica lens that can do 20x optical zoom and has high precision, high speed autofocus. And it also supports wireless and NFC, so you can do things like remote shooting with your smartphone, which makes it a great option for weddings where you want to stand away or be indiscreet. To get full reviews for each 4K video camera and quickly narrow down which one is right for you, click the links beneath this video or search for EasyVid Best 4K Camcorder. And at number 9, we have the Panasonic Lumix DMC FZ1000. Now this is a DSLR camera essentially that costs under $1,000, which isn't bad, and that's actually better than the price of most of the camcorders on our list. It does standard 4K video capture at 30 frames per second, and it has Wi-Fi and NFC. However, this is a still camera first and a video camera second, and because of that you end up with a little bit of bulk. It's not really comfortable to hold, it doesn't have an ND filter, and you only get 24 FPS for 1080p video. You will also need a sold separately UHS Speed Class 3 card in order to capture 4K video with this device. And at number 8, we have something that's more of a traditional one-handed compact camcorder. This is the JVC HMQ10U. This was really one of the first 4K camcorders on the market, and it has some neat features because of that. For example, it can hold up to 4 SDHC cards, which allows you to record up to 2 hours straight of 4K video. The video is high quality, although it doesn't do cinema 4K, it does standard 4K at 60 to 24 frames per second and 144 megabits per second. The downside, however, of this camcorder is its price. It costs nearly $5,000, and at our number 1 spot we have a much better camcorder that's under $2,000. At number 4, we have the GoPro Hero 4 Black. Now immediately you're going to say this is not a camcorder. Well, yep, you're right, it's an action cam. However, it's the only camera on our list that can capture 4K video at 30 frames per second, and it costs under $500. So don't rule it out unless you absolutely need a handheld camera. You get all the amenities of a high-end action cam, with the only downside being really that it has poor battery life. To get full reviews for each 4K video camera and quickly narrow down which one is right for you, click the links beneath this video or search for EasyVid Best 4K Camcorder. And at number 6, you have the incredibly expensive Sony Alpha A7S. This is really a digital camera with an interchangeable lens, and it does amazing 4K if you use the HDMI out. So really this is a very expensive and complicated option, only should be used by semi-professionals because you're going to need additional equipment to set this up for 4K video. But once you have it set up, you'll notice that you also have one of the best digital cameras in the entire world. This has amazing still shots and it has amazing video quality. Number 5 is the Blackmagic Design Cinema camera. This is another professional only or prosumer product, I guess you could say. It's really meant for people who know what they're doing and who want to manage setting up a ton of equipment together to create a wonderful end product like a movie. So if you're into film or production but you don't have the money for a super high-end gear, this is actually a great option for you. It captures 4K video to ProRes formatted cinema DNG files, and it does it directly to an SSD drive. So really this is the ultimate budget 4K video camera for professional filmmakers. At number 4, we have another action cam similar to a GoPro, but this is the AEE S71 outdoor action cam. This does 4K video, but it only does it at 15 frames per second. Because of that, however, it's very cheap. The camera costs well under $400 and it does great video, and one of the best things about it is it's fully waterproof. At number 3, we have an interesting offering from Panasonic. This wearable camera is half action cam, half spy cam. It's called the Panasonic HX A500H, and it's generally used for point of view type videos. It costs less than $400 and does full 4K video, and it's also waterproof and dustproof. It's very small and lightweight and also has built-in Wi-Fi. It comes with a head mount, so you can put it on your helmet or use it however you want. For the price, we think this is actually more versatile than the GoPro and a lot of the other camcorders. The only problem is the image quality can be a little bit degraded when it comes to color. And here at number 2, we have another Panasonic Lumix DMC. This is another DSLR by Panasonic, and you will need to get a lens for this. The great thing about this camera is it does 4K video at 24 frames per second at the cinematic resolution. This is only one of 3 cameras on our list that can handle 4K cinema, but of course it also does full 30 frame per second standard 4K video. At about $1,700, you could consider this sort of a mid-range 4K video camera. And going with a DSLR like this, you again get all the benefits of having an excellent camera on top of a 4K video camera. It's really the perfect device for outdoor vacations, with the exception that it's kind of bulky and hard to carry along with you. To get full reviews for each 4K video camera and quickly narrow down which one is right for you, click the links beneath this video or search for EasyVid Best 4K Camcorder. And finally at number 1, we have what we consider to be the first and only real 4K camcorder. This is a real standard handycam type camcorder that you would expect to get in any other camcorder format, except it handles 4K video just fine. You get the full 30ps on standard 4K resolution, and you do it with Sony's own 1-inch large sensor, which makes for really good image quality. With the side strap and weighing only 4 pounds, the camera really feels like a traditional camera, and you can take it out and just record whatever you want at any moment and put it right back. One of the only downsides to this camcorder is that the lens is not very wide. However, it does have a threaded 62mm front ring so that you can expand on it with larger lenses if you really want to. You'll be able to record up to 2 hours of video, in fact a little bit more, using a 64GB SDXC card, which of course you have to buy separately, but those are cheap compared to the camera. You get 60 megabit per second bitrate, which is really good, and you get an unbelievably sharp video. The controls are really easy to use. In fact, if you've ever used a Sony camera before, it has the same interface as every other Sony camera, and it's just a breeze to use. We of course are not super happy about the price, but given all the other camcorder options, this is the cheapest one that's a real traditional handycam. In fact, it's the only one. So if you're looking for a 4K camcorder and you want it to be like a traditional camcorder, not an action cam, not a professional video device, this has to be the one to get. To get full reviews for each 4K video camera and quickly narrow down which one is right for you, click the links beneath this video or search for EasyVid Best 4K Camcorder.